everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
This is the Motorcop Chronicles podcast with the midweek news. Join your hosts, Iceman and Holstera, two law enforcement professionals ready to offer their unfiltered opinions on the latest news from the world of law enforcement. No filters, no edits. So be warned, the content may be upsetting to some listeners. Sit down and hold up. This may get a little bumpy.
Welcome, Motorcop Chronicles.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Podcast, midweek news. Now, I'm having a little bit of problem for some reason on the,
Always.
well, it's on the,
Facebook's not playing.
comment thing.
Oh, there it is.
I'm not seeing, it's saying I'm having, errors loading comments. So I'm seeing something pop up over here. So I'm not sure.
Okay, so Kelly just commented on Facebook. It did pop into the episode, but it did not pop into the actual comments on the side.
Yeah, I saw that. It's showing up in my overlay part. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on. So
Yeah, they probably got us slapped down. Who likes pizza?
They better not. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good week. If not, go get you a cigar and smoke it from mypatriotcigar.com. Use promo code MotorCop15 and it will make you happy. Unless you're Christine, don't smoke cigars around Christine because you will give her a headache.
Hey, check this out. I know you'll think this is cool. I'm going to put this underneath the stop sign in my neighborhood. I think we need it.
I have a sign like that. I got it the same place you got it. Off of
My
T-Move.
wife showed me, and I couldn't stop fucking laughing.
I got
I'm like,
one.
yeah, I'll take one.
I got one too.
Makes you want to put them in the big drug areas. but like big ones.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what.
If our sheriff's offices went around town and put up signs that said, "Don't feed the horse drugs." Hey, Jim, how's it going, brother? I think we might actually, be on
Well,
to
what I
something.
wanted to do was take one of the Great Dane cages that we're not using and put it up outside by the back door, and then put one of them. Go buy one of them, 6 foot tall skeleton, and dress it up in, I don't know, some Halloween costume of a woman, and put a wig on it and put it inside the dog cage and put the sign on there, so when the delivery people drop stuff off, it looks like I got a dead person locked up inside of a cage. It says, "Don't feed the horse
Only a
drugs."
cop would find that fucking humorous, because a normal civilian would say no, because the cops are gonna come.
What?
Fucking, you ought to see this man. Like, I love him like a brother, but he has something weird with Halloween. He's got skulls fucking everywhere. And
It's
I'm like,
Halloween year round in my house. Even when the
it is.
people call the cops saying, "Yeah, you're hanging,"
Wasn't it you that fucking hung somebody in a tree or a
hung
dummy?
a dummy in a tree, and then I dressed him up as Santa Claus. Then it rained, and his pants fell down, and the blow up dummy itself was made out of black plastic. So I did an
looked like
episode
a
on it,
black
and they,
man?
well, that's what they claimed. I had to show pictures to my bosses at work because somebody called and said that I was hanging dummies dressed up as black inmates in my trees in my backyard.
Black inmates? Y'all
Yeah.
wear red out there?
Well, it was faded, but I told them, I want to put another one up and put a sign around his neck and said, "This is not an inmate, Karen. Stop looking in my fucking yard."
Have you seen the guy that does social media shit where he's actually made this big ghost phantom thing, but he mounts it to his drone? So he's
Oh,
able to make
yeah.
this thing like shoot up like 400 feet in the air and dive down on people while it's screaming, and it looks like a witch. Like, I would pump that thing full of lead so fucking fast.
I'm louder than Holstera.
Not no more.
Turn your volume up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm up.
Is that better, Dwayne?
Is that better, Dwayne? Dwayne. I know.
It takes a second. Let me get the Patreons out the way. If anybody wants more Motorcop Chronicles podcast, I actually put a little short video up there today. That was kind of funny. But you got to join to see it and hear it. If not, don't. I'm about to start a thing where you can do sign up and you get a 7-day free trial, and then
Same here. So you guys sign up, and then you'll get a 7-day trial of this.
put that away. And that is not your stomach.
I wish.
Anyway, we'll start out with our 2 hang-arounds. We got Mr. William G. Bode Jr. and we got Chad Jenkins hanging around. And then we got our full crew members, Mr. John D. We got Mr. Dan Carlson with Burley Boards. Check them out if you want good product. We got T-Bird. We got Mr. Jim Pocrant, who is also in the chat, and he is part of the Short Track Guys podcast. If you
The chat's back up.
in the dirt track racing, go check them out. We got truck driving friend Mr. Hoppy Hopkinson. We got Blake Walker. We got A.A. Ron from the I Had to Say It podcast, one of my go-tos. Put a new episode out today. Mr. Z Palmer. We got Roy Spalding. That's Roy with the S, not Roy with the P. Our favorite girl from down under, JoJo. We got Kaylee Norris and Natasha A. from the state of Washington. And, of course, the OG, Melissa Holstein. Appreciate every one of y'all. Help me pay the bills. Oh, I don't know if any of y'all listen to the, I know some of y'all probably do listen to the, just the audio version I put out on Sundays or Mondays and stuff like that. And I don't know if y'all have noticed on some of them, it's got, like a little commercial in the beginning now. I was like, I don't just do anything. I got a payout for the commercials, and it's quite funny. the more people we get listening, the bigger we'll get. But I made a whopping $2.68 last month. I can retire.
So, yeah,
Not really.
Let me explain you. Okay, now everybody knows I got like 26,000 followers on TikTok. Do you know how much I get paid per video per day? A quarter. He races down here, honey. I actually got his cell phone number. He's up in Jacksonville area. When he comes this way, he's supposed to give us a holler so we can meet up.
If anybody wants any Motorcop merch like this shirt I got on, you can go to the Etsy store, or you can go to the website, which is up here, motorcopchronicles.com, and they got links on there also. Everything's priced as low as it can be priced. Trust me, I'm not making any profit on that stuff. Hey, Ross says, I paid more than him. He thinks he cleared $10 in the last week. I didn't know if I was even going to get paid for it. And I happened to look today, and I was like, that's amazing, $2. It goes by how many clicks or downloads or something.
Yeah, remember back in the day when, like, as many followers as we have, we would be successful and be making good profit, and they changed it all of a sudden on, like, YouTube and stuff. It sucks. Yeah. Just like bank interest. Used to be worth something, now it ain't.
Worth nothing. Better than nothing. I still enjoy doing it. I ain't going to stop doing it, but I can get into it for the money. That's for damn sure.
It's kind of like law enforcement.
Yeah. All right. Well, guess we're going to jump into these stories here. These people didn't come here. They didn't come here to listen to us bullshit, I'm sure.
Shit, last week we were like 35 minutes in before we even read the first story. I do have to hit you with a do you know? Did you know that 16 people a year are attacked by sharks?
Well, did you know that they wouldn't get attacked by sharks? To stay out the fucking water over there where they have sharks?
They were biting people on I-10. There was a Sharknado. Anyway, but the flip side to that is 6,000 people a year are attacked by goats. That's a fact.
What, they got fucking killer goats now?
No, just the fucking goats. You know how like goats are like, scram, just ram you?
I was actually talking to Bam the other day about getting 2 goats. So it'll be less grass cutting in my field. I can go stake them out on weekends and let them, like, eat the grass. So, but see, I want fainting goats, and she won't let me get fainting goats.
Why? You just run up to them and be like, hey, what are you doing?
That's
like,
why she won't let me have them, because they wouldn't be eating nothing, because I'd have them passing out all the time on purpose.
There is the most adorable video of the little fainting goats. So the guy bought them, you know, the little play places for like 4-year-olds, that the Tonka whatever house, it's got the little steps and then a slide and it's shaped like a house. Anyway, he put that in his fucking fainting goats thing. So the goats climb it because they're excited and they're goats. That's what goats do. But
and then they get scared.
As soon as they get to the top, they freak the fuck out because it's so high and they're like, eh, and then they fall down the slide and do it all over again.
I'm taking Melissa don't like goats. She said she'd never come over again if I get goats.
No, she fucking hates goats.
They're not going to be in the house. I mean, they'll be outside goats.
No, they were outside. So her love story with goats, Casper, believe it or not, the guy you were asking me about the other day, he got married at like a tiger sanctuary. Well, they had goats. So my wife has this beautiful blonde, I'm going to say it, hay-colored hair. It's that golden hay color. Well, she's sitting there fixing lights for the wedding and everything. We're getting ready. And the next thing you know, my wife's sitting there and her head gets ripped back like she just got rear-ended by a fucking 18-wheeler. And then suddenly she's trying to get away, and this thing has her by the fucking hair, just dragging her around, eating her hair. It was not Joe Exotic's place, but Carol Baskin is only about 45 minutes away. But it's very similar to Joe Exotic's. There was beautiful lions and tigers.
Well, at least a lion didn't get her.
Well, you know, she was just sitting there fixing a light. She didn't know that somebody had a fucking wild goat walking around. And this wasn't no little billy goat. This was one of them goats that are like 4 feet tall.
Goats need to eat too.
Yeah.
Well, this first story is going to go Steve Gould's from things police see territory. I don't know if this is the same area, but it's the same state. Up in Massachusetts.
Asshole.
They got an officer up there that needs to do a little more gun training. Obviously, they had this was in Danvers Police Department in Massachusetts. They had a call at a school, and then thank God it ended up being one of them swatting calls. But they were clearing the school. Now, it don't say if it was a handgun or a long gun, but this officer must have had his finger on the trigger or something, because he had an accidental discharge while they were clearing the school, which had kids in it now. Nobody got hurt, thank goodness. But he accidentally fired a round off, which now caused more chaos or whatever. Everybody was fine. It was just swatting call. It don't say what kind of discipline he's going to. I mean, I'm sure something's going to happen, because you just can't have an accidental discharge like that, especially
Not
in
anymore.
School.
You used to be able to have
Especially in a school full of kids. So, rule number 1 they teach you is you keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to squeeze it.
What the hell was that movie where they were walking in a room and they told the rookie that everybody gets a free desk pop? They're like, no, come on, man, we've all done it. Ain't you had a desk pop? Bill, ain't you had one, George? And they're like, fuck yeah, do it, kid. Everybody gets to do it at least once. And he puts it around the floor, and the captain comes around the corner screaming, what? Who the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, well, can't be having premature shots fired, that's for sure. This next one is for you.
Oh, it's called The Other Guys is the name.
I think I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, the exact clip is right there on YouTube.
This is a story from your area, too, I believe.
It's Illinois.
Oh, this is Aaron's area.
Temporary injunction for Illinois Pride Parade prevents group from paying Leos extra to work. Last year, Aurora Pride had requested that if police officers wanted to march in the Pride Parade, they do so not in full uniform. Well, fuck them then.
Well, hold on, it's going to get better.
Aurora, Illinois, Aurora Pride is aiming to host its 4th annual Pride Parade in June after a federal judge Thursday granted a preliminary injunction in connection with a lawsuit filed by the Pride group against the city. Aurora Pride filed a federal lawsuit in January against the city and its special events ordinance, arguing the ordinance is unconstitutional and violates its First Amendment rights. Good luck. The Black Panthers and the Klan have both tried that. You won't win it. The First Amendment is, you guys in your certain little groups can't use that. U.S. District Court Judge Martha Packold on Thursday granted the preliminary injunction and, let's be honest, probably signed her own death warrant to her career, sought by the group, preventing the city from applying certain provisions of the ordinance. Everyone here was on pins and needles to get this decision so the planning could move forward for the parade. ACLU of Illinois spokesperson Ed, whoever the fuck ever, said concerning the preliminary injunction, it's wonderful to get this in.
Well, first off, I don't think they said they couldn't have it. I think they mad because probably like most places, they have to get a permit for whatever parade or something they want to do. And it's like, well, you got to have so much law enforcement presence there and stuff like that. But they said, oh, we don't mind the cops there. We just don't want them in uniform or have any guns. So I think it's crap.
I see what they're doing. They dig into it a little bit deeper down here. So there is a little bit of backroom politics that's probably going to take place in, the city for this event specifically triples off-duty officers' salaries. So if you're making $36 an hour, you're now making over $100 an hour just to work this one off-duty detail.
Well, yeah, because they probably don't want to go to a good gay parade. and see a bunch of men running around with their butt cheeks flapping around.
Yeah, so that's what they're saying is they don't want them to be paid that much.
Yeah, you're frozen, by the way, also.
Fucker.
So, hey, Ron, you gonna run out there to this parade and send us some pictures and videos? Just wondering. I know here, like when we have parades, they throw beads and stuff. What do they throw at the gay parade?
Dicks. They throw dicks everywhere.
I just think it would be a gay of a good time. They throw butt plugs. Do they like shoot? Do they like bend over and shoot the butt plugs out like they do like this t-shirt cannon? It's like, there's one over there. Hold on. Oh, shit ain't them beans. I'm gonna leave the gay people alone. Yeah, still frozen. You suck. Anyway, we're gonna go to Oregon. Well, whole stairs over there, fucking with his shit right here. Look at this right here. See this? This is a LiDAR. This law enforcement clocked somebody at 176 miles an hour at 800.
Had him at too.
What?
He already had him at full. He was in his unit and back up to full speed by the time that fucker passed him.
176 miles an hour at 806 feet away from him. He got him after he already passed them, it looks like. Anyway, this is in Washington County, Oregon. It says a 19-year-old driver, he was in a BMW. He was clocked at 176 miles an hour. The driver was spotted by a deputy who was doing speed enforcement at about 12:32 a.m. Wednesday, May 17th. On Interstate 5, the Washington County Sheriff's Office said in the news release, said he was in a 2016 BMW M3 going south. That's southwest of Portland, if y'all didn't know, which I didn't know either. Anyway, the deputy radioed another deputy because I don't think his unit would do that fast, and I don't think mine is. Anyway, you ain't gonna outrun the radio.
Nope.
Now, once they reached the driver at an off ramp, they said they pinned the car in to prevent him from driving away. He was arrested and charged with reckless driving. He told authorities he had actually gotten up to 183 miles an hour, so he admitted more guilt. because he thinks he is cool. Because
he's like, get the record right, bitch.
It's like, yeah, 176, that wasn't shit, man. I was 183 earlier. So, just stupid. But, hey, pretty damn impressive, I gotta say. That kind of speed. So,
fuck, to catch somebody doing that kind of speed's kind of impressive.
Now you got something else showing.
Well aware, my friend.
All right.
So, next story is mine.
Well, do something. Take that off. It's blocking my
What
stuff.
is it?
Whatever picture you got up there.
I don't know. I was trying to fix this shit. There's a goat thing here. No, not that one. There's Freebird. He's flying right this moment, so that's in the spirit of him.
He's at the airport. Yeah, that is definitely some real speeding.
Yeah. Most cops would just call it in because it's very hard to.
Billy said he got up to 160 in his 71 Firebird, and that was fast enough.
Yeah, when the car starts to leave the ground, it gets a little fucking hairy.
You're leaving that picture up?
It's Freebird. Oh, give me a second.
I took your shit down. Nobody can see you.
You did? You knocked it off?
I just turned you.
Leave it like that until I can get my shit back up.
All right, I just turned you off. Anyway.
So there is a video to this, but police pursue stolen Florida fire engine across 3 counties. That's
I got a video,
cool.
too. I got video.
I actually would love to see this video. The hell with my camera. Police say the yellow truck would stand by one. Entertain people.
What? We're going to shoot on over here to the video.
Chase that took place through 3 counties. Someone stealing a fire truck from Miami-Dade County, sending law enforcement on that hot pursuit before the suspect was finally arrested. Annalise Garcia live in North Miami Beach with this exclusive video from the whole situation as it went down. Annalise.
JC, good morning. So this is the home base of that truck. We actually just saw it roll out, so we know it is back in service this morning. Now, it was stolen not too far from here. It went on nearly an hour long chase, Tri-County, and ended near Boynton Beach.
Let me say this. That's the fire truck back there. Thank God you didn't damage it. Those fire trucks are like freaking massively expensive, like $500,000 or more, or some of them. So thank God you didn't damage it because they're very expensive. Why would you steal a fire truck though? I mean, where are you going to go? Maybe I don't know. Maybe he had a fantasy about being a fireman.
Exclusive video of the moments a man is arrested on the turnpike after a chase.
That would be him right here. We're looking at. Look, his jacket even matched the fire truck.
That's amazing.
Call me the fireman.
Across 3 counties.
That's my
Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach.
Yeah, that's a pumper truck too. Very expensive. I ain't gonna say he played too much Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, probably did. You got a point.
Like you ain't getting away in that damn thing.
No, you're not gonna get away in it. And it's like I'm just gonna blend into traffic. They're never gonna see me.
It's a stolen fire truck out of Miami.
Traffic cameras captured as a fire truck, yes, a fire truck, led police on a chase. Only on.
And he didn't even have the damn lights on. You can at least turn the fucking lights on.
Local 10, you're seeing this photo of the driver as the fire truck heads.
There he was. Let's see. There he is right
Name
there.
is.
Hey, fella. You're stupid.
Algenard
That looks like
LeCambre.
Kevin Hart.
Local 10 there as the fire truck heads back to 95 from Sunrise Boulevard. This cell phone video shot around 8 p.m. Thursday showing a police cruiser on its tail. Close to 9 p.m. is when the
You seen that Charger? He thought he was playing Grand Theft Auto. Watch this one right here.
All them Chargers break loose
Nah.
in the ass like that.
Watch this Charger right here. Watch it. He's like,
video shot
Who
around 8
dog?
p.m.
I got on
Thursday
it.
showing a police cruiser on its tail. Close to 9 p.m. is when the chase ended on the northbound lanes of the turnpike just after the Boynton Beach exit. Traffic cams captured the moment he gives up.
We're trying to get home from West Palm.
Traffic at a standstill at one point, people waiting to get through.
I just want to know what the plan was in like the next step of that. So I guess we're going to wait this out, but it was probably the most interesting traffic jam I've ever been in.
Lots of people stuck with no idea what had just happened with reactions like these.
Why would somebody steal a fire truck?
This is wild. Like, you know, like you think it's a car accident. It's like, oh no, I hope everybody's okay. And then I hear people walking by saying that it's a high-speed chase with a fire truck.
Friday morning, our cameras rolling as Truck 32 rolled out of the fire station back in service after the wild chase.
I mean, those firemen in that truck, do they feel violated since their, fire truck had gotten stolen?
Well, the badass thing is, I mean, think about it. The truck really didn't take mass damage.
No, he didn't hit anything. Like I said, they're lucky.
Yeah, I mean, that's an expensive ass truck.
Yeah,
He should at least get a high five, maybe hired.
It's very, they keep hiring him as a driver. So, yes, we have theft of the fire truck. Dum, dum, dum. Dum, dum.
Yeah, that was so far.
And Alex said he's a tree. Okay, I'm glad you're a tree, Alex. This next one right here is messed up. I can't really make fun. I could make fun of it, but I'm not.
Is it methed up?
No, it's fucked up. This next one, this is I think this is in Maryland or something like that. Let me find a story. I got a video. I'm gonna play the video of it, but I'll give y'all a little Yeah, it is in Maryland. This man, I think he was in his 30s or something, 43, I'm sorry, got beaten to death outside of his own home. I believe his kids saw him get beat to death. It's a this is just messed up. Here we go. This is what kind of just fucked up world we kind of live in now.
Chase that took place through 3 counties. Someone stealing a fire truck from Miami-Dade County.
They didn't just ruin our lives. Their lives are going to be changed forever. Their parents' lives are going to be changed forever. And nobody thinks about that just from a fight.
That's the man's wife, by the way.
43-year-old Christopher Wright was killed protecting his kids from a fight that started at Brooklyn Park Middle School Friday and was brought to his doorstep in Anne Arundel County.
So then Chris came out and to tell them, like, he's not coming out here to fight. And they had threatened at one point to come in and get him. And then they...
See, right here, I think Maryland's one of the places that got like strict ass stupid gun laws. You got 3 or 4 teenagers plus 2 adults show up to fight this man's 14-year-old son. For I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it's over something stupid. And then
stupid.
And the man goes outside and says, "Look, y'all just go home. I'm not letting my kid come out here." I mean, it was obviously they wanted to fight a 14-year-old, and so they ended up attacking this man and ended up beating him to death. This is a grown ass man, but I don't care when you got 4, 5, 6 people on you. I mean, it could happen. Unfortunately, see, he could have went it. He could have just said, "Look, y'all go away, get off my yard, and we'll come in and get them out." You see, people don't do that down here in the South. Because if you say, "Oh, I will come in and get them out," well, you go, "Come on right ahead, please."
Right. Don't come through the door. That'll be a bad mistake.
Yeah. Come on in. Because it's going to be one of them songs with bodies to hit the floor or something like that. Because as soon as you cross that threshold, I'm just going to open up on you. And I'm not going to get my AR or nothing like that because I like shotguns. With double-aught buck and slugs in it. I'm cutting motherfuckers in half. Okay, I'm cutting some motherfuckers in half.
Removes a chunk of shit from your enemy and throws it on the fucking floor.
Yeah, I'm cutting motherfuckers in half. Go, come on in and get it. The problem is you're in these fucking states like this where people ain't allowed to have fucking guns in their own house. All right, I'm gonna stop ranting and we'll finish.
Said that if he's not gonna fight, then you're gonna fight us.
Tracy Karabchinsky, Wright's fiance, says 3 teens and 2 adults showed up at her house looking to fight her 14-year-old son. But what happened next was criminal.
The damage was done before the ambulance ever took him away. He had a seizure. It was done. There was nothing that the hospital could do.
I'll never forget the sounds. I'll never forget the noises my nephews made. When we had to tell them he was gone.
Wright was taken to shock trauma Friday and pronounced dead Saturday from a traumatic brain injury. The incident was caught on the victim and a neighbor security.
Guarantee you they curb stomped this man.
Yep.
They fucking just stomped on him. And I doubt they have the death penalty. These motherfuckers probably already out on bond already.
Camera.
I was at shock trauma initially, and my dad and I tried to go onto the camera to look. And the first video that comes up is my 12-year-old son screaming, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy," and running out of the house to go into the street and help his dad. And I couldn't watch anymore after that. I just couldn't.
School officials confirmed the fight between the teens and say they worked to address the issue.
Obviously, that didn't work.
Police on the investigation.
Anybody who assists or abetted or was an accomplice of the main suspect or the primary suspect in this incident would be culpable.
Karabchinsky says Chris was a devoted father who loved the stars and gardening. Her best friend taken over senseless violence.
It's everywhere. It is everywhere. And somewhere we as parents are failing these children.
Really?
Like, as parents.
Well, she's a genius.
We're failing. It's not the school's responsibility. It's our responsibility.
Wright's family is planning a candlelight vigil.
I want to know who the adults were. Was it some of the kids' parents? I mean, this man's dead over some fucking middle school fight. 8th graders, really?
Yeah.
Alex said 870
Yeah.
Remington.
Yeah,
This man,
870 with the adjustable stock and the additional rounds up top are nice.
and this man probably just went outside and said, "Look, we're not. My kid's not coming out here to fight y'all. Go home."
Right.
And he ends up losing his life because of it. Every one of those kids, including the 2 adults, should rot, because they don't have death penalty, should rot in prison for the rest of their fucking life for this. Because obviously they got this mob mentality going on, and ain't nothing going to change with people like that. Personally, I think, like I said, I think they should go back to public executions. They killed somebody. No, they're not. I mean, but they curb stomped this man to death. Guess what? You're found guilty. Guess what happens to you? Yep, curb stomp you to death.
Yep.
But it ain't gonna happen. A senseless fucking violence. That's what it is nowadays. Just senseless violence. All right.
Next one. Try not to get interrupted by the. So actually, I'm gonna. Nah, never.
I got video on. I got video on this too.
Nice. Let me at least read a little bit, so I feel fucking important.
Well, you're gonna have to, because it's just.
I
think it's just a video of them fight itself.
Texas assistant principal beaten while trying to break up fight. Disturbing video shows. Texas assistant principal beaten while trying to break up a fight. Disturbing video shows. I don't know why they had to type that twice, but I felt like I needed to
dramatic effect.
Yeah. And now viral footage. Westfield High School. Hey, go figure. It's in Houston. It shows screaming students encouraging the duo to fight, with many filming their phone or on their phones. Obviously,
Which every one of the kids that are filming ought to be freaking expelled too.
Yeah, and a lot of schools are like that nowadays. It broke my heart. It makes me want to cry. One teacher said. 3 or 4 other kids jump in on her and just pummel her to the ground, and they're kicking her and pulling her hair, said the teacher, who was too scared to be identified. Got me fucked up. Unless I didn't like the principal. Because if I liked the principal, I'd be in there bashing heads against the locker. A representative for Spring Independent School District stressed that the battered staffer was never the intended target for the altercation. Regardless, if I was her, I would never go back to work. Seems like a pretty easy job to retire from after you take an ass beating like that.
Well, I mean, these are the principals and shit getting just beat up.
Didn't just ruin our lives. Their lives are going to be changed.
Now, I couldn't download it, so you'll see down here, these are stickers on the front of my computer screen. I got it to play, and I just videoed the video and put it on here. It's easier for me than, because I suck at screen sharing. So this is how you're going to get it. You can see the kids fighting right here. And the rest of them in the back, it's like a bunch of animals. Now, in the pink sweater here, I believe this is the assistant principal.
I mean, shit's just going wild. I can't even pay attention to who the fuck's doing
No,
what.
it's just everywhere. She's right there. So she's trying to break the fight up, and she ends up getting attacked. Now, the problem is if she don't react and just lets the kids beat the shit out of each other, then the parents are going to want to do something to her because she didn't jump in there. She jumps in there and tries to break the fight, and she ends up in the hospital. Everybody kick her. You heard that kid saying that shit?
Jesus.
Everybody kick her.
They should close that school down.
You thinking, Aaron? You thinking just? Oh well, she wasn't the intended target, so it's okay.
That makes it all better. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all. She wasn't the intended target. Pfft, just give them after school detention. My bad. We didn't know that was the principal. We didn't mean to beat her shit out of her. Really? Really? You know why I think these kids are so violent nowadays? It's because they don't have any social skills no more because of all of these electronic devices. Kids text and do all this stuff. How much?
Let's be honest. Some adults nowadays can't text, and they tend to forget what it feels like to be punched in the fucking mouth. Sorry.
It's I think a lot of it's technology now. They don't know how to. They don't have no social skills.
Right.
Yep, you're right. Nobody wants to be a teacher, bus driver, police officer. Nothing. You're correct, Billy. You are so right. I just read your text there, Holster.
Yeah, that's what they thought was so important. Look, people, everybody shouldn't take life so fucking seriously. There's certain people in my life that, hey, for whatever reason, maybe a fly landed on their nose or a car drove by them and they thought it was a little too fast, and now said person thinks that it's okay to run into the street and threaten to grab a gun and shoot me with it. And I had no idea what the fuck this dude's problem was. But either way, I couldn't believe that. I was like, no, because there is no issue.
People don't know what you're talking about right now. You feel like Joe Biden trying to explain
I
something.
feel like Joe Biden because I hit somebody.
So, we're going to go into this story right here. Y'all see this young lady?
The same woman or sister?
It's the same person. If Roy P was here, he would be on datainmate.com trying to get her number. Same lady. This is her prison photo. I actually found this on her Instagram. Sent her a friend request. I doubt she adds me back. So
She might after she makes the episode.
I doubt it because it's not going. I don't think it's how she's going to want this to go. So let me get to the story. Anyway, she was a high school teacher. I don't want no dead air when I pull this story up. She was a high school teacher. So we kind of know where this is going, right? Anyway,
another one?
She was a high school teacher at a military academy. Okay?
What the hell?
Yeah, she was high.
Oh, God. So all the boys were in shape and everything.
Yeah, she's facing she's facing charges for lewd and lascivious touching after a 17-year-old told the detective that she made out with him in the classroom. So she grabbed him and says, "God, you're so fucking hot," and just rammed her tongue down his throat. And he was like, "Stop, I don't like this. I don't know why my penis is getting hard, but I just don't like it." I don't know if that happened. It actually, though, this happened in Florida. She said, "You're just so hot." She's 29 years old. And anyway, she is she says it took place on 2 days. The kid said it took place on 2 days.
Just 2 days?
Just 2 days. Of course, she denied it. The teen said the teacher, Captain Little, had been flirting with him for a week or two before the alleged incident. She had pinched my ass, you know. She stuck a finger in my butthole just up to the first knuckle, though, so it wasn't gay. It didn't happen.
You can throw me back up there if you want.
And said did not have Little as an instructor. She wasn't even one of his teacher, but the teacher
that makes
would
it okay.
But the teacher would call him hot and dangerous because of his age. "You're so hot and dangerous, big boy. Come here, give me some of that." Says the incident happened after lunch. She said, I like sausage for my lunch." He said that she was,
For her dessert? You can throw me back up there. I don't give a shit about the background.
You're freezing? You're
no,
frozen?
I'm good now. You see me?
Oh, Lord, now you're John Norman.
Shrink me.
Oh, I'm going to shrink you there, buddy. But anyway, she's in jail. I mean, I think she might have bonded out, but
Oh, yeah. One of the boys' dads bailed her out and was like, "Hey, I'm kind of like the same thing, just a little bit older."
No, I don't get these teachers. Like I said, I just don't get these teachers wanting these young boys. Is there not enough men out there in the world that actually have jobs?
I've never understood it. As a matter of fact, I started telling people a long time ago, I identify as a middle school boy. I'm just looking for a teacher. I'm just kidding. My wife cut my dick off.
Anyway, this is her. She's not hot.
No.
Maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't think she's hot anyway. Obviously, he didn't either, that he went and turned her in.
Or it just wasn't that good.
Well, they just made out.
Oh.
Yep.
What?
Another
like
one.
First time in prison for that? Never mind.
I said he went and ratted her out, not her. This next one is yours.
I know. Just get back up there. Just trying to find damn Jersey's cell phone number.
Another lady up here. Well, not a lady. Another.
She's about as hot
person.
as the last one.
Yeah. She's got this look on. She's got that sultry look in her eyes.
Is she salty?
Salty.
Sheriff, the 16-year-old girl fights off mom to save a sister from being drowned after second sister is killed. Holy shit. That's intense.
It's fucked up.
How many times do you hear of it not being that way? They just sit by and let it happen. We actually had that with the mother that forced the whiskey down the child's throat, or the grandmother.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see here, but trying to open the damn thing. There we go. Safari. Columbus, South Carolina. Associate Press. Really getting irritated with that. South Carolina home, and okay, so the mother drowned one of the daughters in the house and was trying to kill another when the oldest daughter was awakened by screams and managed to save her sister, a sheriff said. Jamie Bradley Brunn, 30, say that 10 times fast, was 37, was charged with murder and attempted murder after the attack early Friday in their home on St. Helena Island. Beaufort County Sheriff P.J. Tanner said at a news conference, Brunn has talked to investigators, and Tanner called it a horrific crime, but told reporters he wouldn't say why Brunn wanted her killed. I'm not a mental health expert. It's not my job to determine if someone has a mental health problem, the sheriff said. Basically, getting down to the nitty-gritty, the 16-year-old grabbed a hold of mom, dragged her ass off of her, and then was able to call 911. The sheriff reported that the entire department's very proud of her and her courage to save her little sister. So apparently the mother had no arrest record, just had some kind of fucking snap.
Thank God that girl woke up and saved her sister. I mean, yeah, because she don't even look crazy.
No. Maybe she's just trying to wash her hair. I don't know.
just we're going to hell. But
on a freight train.
This next one here, they found a whole lot of drugs.
Drugs?
Yep.
Don't do drugs, kids, unless they're free.
They didn't say, these ain't my pants.
I love that.
But they did say, it's kind of hard to deny this one, but we'll watch a little video on it. Right here.
Arrest and bust. Really, Anderson County deputies say a traffic stop led to the discovery of 1,500 grams of cocaine.
1,500 grams of cocaine. This is gonna take this is gonna take a whole new meaning of sniffing some cocaine off a hooker's ass. Okay.
And a fake rubber belly on a woman pretending to be pregnant. Now, these are new body.
Y'all heard that?
Right.
She had a fake rubber belly. She had a fake rubber belly on.
Cam photos released to us by Anderson County Sheriff's Office.
That her right here. This her. Look at me, I'm pregnant.
Deputies say the bust happened along I-85. They stopped two suspects, Anthony Miller and Samika Mitchum, who appeared pregnant, as you can see.
You see, yeah, people listen can't see it yet. 47 minutes in if you want to watch the video. You see the belly, right? Oh, where you get that at?
The two gave conflicting reports about
Oh,
our
you buy it
D-Day,
online?
which made deputies pretty suspicious. Deputies say Mitchum took off running, and cocaine fell out of that fake rubber stomach, which is how they found all the drugs. So both Mitchum and Miller.
She took off running, and the dope fell out of her stomach. That ain't my stomach. In jail. I gotta give him a try now. I mean, how you ain't took off running. Just. I gotta get it to him.
You can buy that shit online. A lot of like the fake homeless people will put that shit on so they get more money.
Yeah, I mean, you can see her belly, the fake belly right there. I mean, she was like really pregnant there. The problem is, you that pregnant, you need a belly button poking out the wrong way, and she's too smooth for that.
And it looked a little flabby on the side.
Yeah.
And, well, wait a minute, and it looked like the wrong color. Go back.
Yeah,
pull that shit up.
no, it was. She had a white girl belly
white.
on. She had a white girl belly on. I guess she
like,
didn't
this
plan.
is a white baby. It's a white baby.
Yeah, that might be my hot nut right there. So I don't know. Next with yours. Yeah, why you just sitting there? It's like dead air. It's like crickets and shit.
I'm communicating.
Oh, do you need me to do it?
No, still 97. That's fucking stupid. Stupid ass people.
They waiting on you?
Yeah, I hope they might as well log in and enjoy the fucking show. If any of Pasco County's wonderful deputies are sitting there tonight watching this show while protecting my house, I greatly appreciate you. Everything that you had been led to believe is utter bullshit.
They're going to show up at your. They're going to show up at your office, and we're going to get them handcuffing you live.
I wouldn't open the door. They don't have a constitutional reason to ask me to open it. Regardless, Lakeland, Florida, a 13-year-old exchanged. See, now I want to back up because all I originally read was the title. And let me read you the title. 13-year-old police officer injured in gun battle in Florida.
It sounds like the cop. It sounds like the cop was 13 years old. He got in a gunfight. I did the same thing.
Yeah, I was like, LAPD was fucked up, but I don't think 13-year-olds should be cops. Lakeland, Florida, a 13-year-old exchanged gunfire with police during a chase through a residential neighborhood in Florida, wounding one officer and ending up in the hospital after being shot himself, officials said. One officer was shot in the foot Wednesday evening. That sucks. Between Tampa and Orlando, so an I-4, in Central Florida, and is expected to be released from the hospital in the coming days, the police said. No other officers were injured. Officers were responding to reports of a drive-by shooting at a park. Officer Jamie Smith spotted the suspect's vehicle and pursued it. When it stopped, the three occupants jumped out and fled, according to police chief Sam Taylor. Smith saw a 13-year-old running down a sidewalk next to an apartment complex carrying a firearm, Taylor said. The teen went into the complex despite being commanded to stop. As Smith turned a corner, the teen was crouched in wait for him and fired, so he ambushed him. Thank God he only got him in the fucking leg. The officer, the officer was struck in the left foot and returned fire, but the teen fled. The chief said Smith called for backup and continued chasing the teen. Damn, with a shot in his leg? Yeah, he was pissed. He was on that adrenaline. But other officers spotted him hiding in the bushes. The teen tried to flee and engaged in a gun battle with officers. I don't know how they didn't air his ass out. He was shot a lot in his lower extremities and escorted to Tampa General Hospital, which is one of the world's leading trauma hospitals, so he'll be fine. The same teen had been arrested in January following a car burglary and a stolen gun. No shit. And guess who arrested him? None other than Sheriff Grady Judd. Yeah. He has no regard for life. Zero. None, said Judd, whose agency is investigating at a news conference Wednesday night. He may be a 13-year-old chronologically, but he's a hardened criminal willing to shoot it out with cops. And that's a fact. If you have somebody that's that diehard stupid and ready to pull the trigger on somebody, and they're a little kid, they're already up shit's creek without a paddle.
You doing? Okay. We're moving on. I didn't give him the last one, so he just got to listen to it. Next two stories, kind of the same. We're going back to teachers going fucking wild. I don't know what's wrong with these bitches, but they have
arrest and bust.
lost their minds.
The traffic stop led to the discovery of 1,500 grams of.
Deputies in San Bernardino looking for more victims tonight after Yucaipa teacher.
Looking for more victims from a Yucaipa. The fuck kind of name is that?
Is arrested for having sex with a minor. 38-year-old Tracy Vanderholst is a teacher at Yucaipa High. Investigators say the victim is a 16-year-old boy. It is, however, unclear if the teen was one of her students. But deputies believe there may be more victims. Tonight, they're asking anyone with information to come forward.
Now, she just recently won the Teacher of the Year award, that lady right there. And I can't send this to y'all or put this up. I don't know if it's real or not.
Oh, no, don't. What?
I found a picture online that they said this was. It's probably fake, but it's saying this was the picture that she sent the juvenile. It's probably fake, but I'm gonna send it to you anyway. But it could be. But
don't worry, Roy P. We'll send it to you later.
But
he's over there going, what the fuck?
I just sent it to you. But that's supposedly her. Anyway, she just won Teacher of the Year. Married two kids. Possible. Yeah, married two kids. And why in the hell would she be wanting to screw around with these kids? She. Aaron says she's doing everything she can do to get the kids. How do you think she won Teacher of the Year? All them little boys voted for.
Oh, wow. I've never actually voted for anybody as Teacher of the Year. I just figured it was one of those suck-up jobs.
I don't know. But look at this next story. Watch this next story. You got 2 counts of lewd acts for child under. This is a younger kid, too, under 14. Under. Just 13 or 12-year-old.
Keep it rolling.
She must have fucking videotaped it because it's got child pornography, exploitation. I mean, I guess this is witness tampering something. This bitch here. Again, what the hell's wrong with grown people? I guess these are just women that are pedophiles. That's all I can figure. Don't know where they were at when I was in school, but obviously wasn't here. So I want y'all to think about who y'all want for hot nuts. I do have an extra video since we're an hour, but we always go a little bit over. And this is just kind of reaction. I saw this one, and I'm like, I just want to react to it because this dude here, I might start doing a badass cop or something of the week or something if I can keep finding him. This guy here, to me, he's a badass. So we're gonna watch this video.
National City
Holstera hadn't seen it.
Arrested today, and tonight she is facing more than a dozen.
On November the 29th, 2022, at approximately 4:42 p.m.
Different kind of bike cop. For everybody that is on audio, this dude is a bicycle cop. This is a badass bicycle cop. You're gonna see why in a minute.
Officers with the Columbus Division of Police on bicycles attempted a traffic stop on a known drug dealer.
Making a traffic stop on a bicycle. He's pulling over a car and he's on a bicycle.
The drug dealer, known as Elijah Davis, handed the officer his driver's license, then decided to flee in his vehicle. While fleeing, he tossed a large amount of narcotics from his window. A portion of the narcotics were recovered, and Mr. Davis was placed under arrest. Mr. Davis might look familiar to you because he has been featured in a previous...
Of course, he was featured in another body cam video. Of course, he's back out slinging that dope.
video. On September the 25th, 2022, officers stopped Mr. Davis in the wee hours of the morning and confiscated $17,000 in cash from him. This means in a 2-month period in 2022, he lost a large amount of narcotics as well as $17,000. I would suggest to Mr. Davis, perhaps being a drug dealer was not the type of field you should have gone into. That being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you learned something, and I'll talk to you soon.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm doing a traffic stop on you right now. You got really bad window tint. Go ahead and throw it in park for me. You got your driver's license on you? Is there any weapons or anything in the car, drugs, nothing like that? Nothing that we need to worry about? Alright, man, I'll be right back with you, okay?
He like, fuck that, he jumped off, rode up to that car, and got his information. Looks like he's in a Chrysler 300. That looks like a temp tag on the back of it. And there he goes. And the guy took off, okay? For all the audio listeners. He took off. Now, this is a bicycle cop. That's going to be like,
Don't
fuck.
tell me he does it. I've seen bicycle cops haul ass.
Wait, hold on. Look. He's like, this dude's like, man, fuck you. You ain't running for me. He runs back and gets his bicycle. This dude ain't playing.
Look, there used to be a joke about cops that had to run, and if they caught you, they were bringing an ass whooping. But if you have to ride a bicycle for several miles after somebody, I'm definitely beating the shit out of somebody.
He's chasing a car on a bicycle. Of course, they got a unit close because we heard the unit siren.
Hey, we had them in Ocala, man. Them guys were fucking wild. They would even hold on to cars.
I mean, this dude here is like, yeah, he's
loud ass siren for a bicycle.
I'm pretty sure it's a unit. No, he's actually making that siren sound with his mouth. I'm joking. It's a unit close by. I like how they got the like dramatic music. To
I'm like, wait a minute, the cop turned the fucking music on?
He's like, dum, dum, dum. I'm sure they added that, but it's a good dramatic effect. It's like Star Wars music or something. Look, if you see anything up here, there's the cop. The unit's up here. But he ain't stopping. Now, this dude in the red, I'm pretty sure he went back and picked up the drugs. Watch. Watch. Oh, what's this? Oh. Okay. Drugs. Gonna take me some of this right here. Yep, I'm out of here, G.
Happen every day.
Yeah. Here's his partner. He's like, fuck. They got bicycle guy's partner. It's like half a mile behind that. This would be me.
Yeah.
This would be me.
I would be slowly pedaling in like 10th gear.
I'd be like,
hey, bro, just call me when you're done.
Yeah, motherfucker.
You damn rookies.
A few moments later.
This dude done stopped and picked evidence up and everything and got it in the evidence bag. He's rolling up and then this is his partner. And partner's probably like, fuck.
Is this where the officer says cocaine's a hell of a drug? You would have to be on something to fucking bike that hard after a car, dude.
No, wait. We ain't even done yet.
You want me to head to Bell? Fremont and Oakley. He's supposedly under a car. He's hiding under a van. Okay.
It's like, yeah, you can go over there. I'll be right here waiting on you. This dude's back on.
Cop, bro.
This dude's back on his bicycle going again. I'm tired. I'm getting tired just watching this dude. Okay.
You were coming down the alley now. If you can just direct me in.
First cruiser right out to your left, right there. I can't see the cruiser number. It's like a silver or light blue minivan next to a car. Yep.
This dude's still riding his bike. Look, he's still showing. They coming up to a blue van. Look, he's not hiding real good. I mean, look.
Do not move. Keep your hand out. Keep your hand out. Right there. Do not move. You understand me? Do not move.
Bicycle dude went all gangster on him. You seen him? Look right here.
Modified gangster.
yeah.
But I guarantee you, because if you look at the angle of the gun, he's got it.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
popping right in the fucking arm.
Let me see that right hand out there, too. Fine, we're taking one into custody.
You know what's fucking great is the bicycle dude that started all this shit. He's the one putting cuffs on this motherfucker.
And that's badass, because he gets the arrest.
This dude is, yeah.
Mr. Davis, I still have your ID, man.
And see what they're doing now is putting
It's
the
right over here.
transporting officer's handcuffs on him and giving the officer on the bike his handcuffs back.
Anything on you that's gonna poke me, stick me?
You just got hammered by the bicycle cop, dude. Anyway, they put him in the thing, bro. He goes to jail. Dude. I'm sorry. That
That's
dude's
a
a
super cop.
That dude is a badass. Most
And
bicycle.
he made sure he didn't even want his partner. He was like, "Do you want to do it?" And his partner's like, "No." He goes, "All right, I'll do it. I'll do it then."
Yeah, I mean, this dude's badass.
Working for a department where you've got proactive guys like this can be very great.
I mean, he was like I said, fucking car chase, everything. He's on bicycle and he's doing it. Yeah.
And he wasn't even winded.
No, that dude, he was.
If that was me, you would not be able to hear what's going on at the scene.
I wouldn't. I would still be on my way over there.
Yeah, I probably would have had an asthma attack.
Wouldn't have made it. I don't think. Just this dude's badass. I'm gonna say right there. I'm quite impressed with this guy. He needs a raise. Columbus PD, wherever you're at in Ohio, whatever. Give bicycle dude a fucking raise. Dude deserves it. That's all I gotta say. All right, let's vote on some hot nuts.
Hot nuts.
Hot nuts. Who got some hot nuts?
Fuck, what was mine? It was one of the early ones.
I don't know.
Fire truck? No.
We got the 170 something mile an hour guy that said I was doing 183.
That's some shit I would do. Because I've already got felony traffic. Might as well just make it more.
We got the Massachusetts cop that don't have trigger control. We got the fake belly.
That one, because she used a white belly. I'm sorry, but just common fucking sense.
Billy said he got the fake belly, and AA Ron said he got the fire truck.
Yeah, I mean, that fire truck guy needs a hell of a job.
I'm voting for the fake belly, too. Are they still waiting on you?
No, I'm not at liberty to discuss it.
We'll discuss it off air. For the people that do partake in the Patreon, I got a story to tell. After this, I'm gonna record it and put it out for y'all. Just one little short story. It happened today.
Hey, when the hell's Memorial Day?
Monday.
So you get a 3-day weekend?
Yep. But there's
put out another one.
but I got a little short story to tell y'all today, and it's fucking a good one. It's awesome. So all you Patreon people are gonna get to hear that shit, and you're gonna be like, no, what the fuck? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, it really did happen. So it's looking like nobody's voting too much tonight. Guess it's gonna be the fake belly with 3 votes, because you can't go wrong with a fake belly. Unfortunately, her belly was fake, so she didn't get the hot nuts. I'm just wondering if she didn't run, would they already arrested her? Or if she'd have just stayed calm, would they not have even found out? That's what I'm wondering.
They would have found out, because she would have eventually ended up down at the Sally Port.
Well, if they were arrested her.
Yeah, I guess I was a little bit distracted on this one, guys. My
So,
apologies.
also, everybody, I want to.
But I mean, a white belly, fuck.
But she had a shirt over it.
Yeah, but I mean, the whole point of it is to disguise drugs.
Yeah.
Any cop that would be like, say I'm in Walmart and I look over at somebody and they have a completely white belly and I could see it, I'd be like, that's fucking weird.
She had a shirt on. If y'all see above my head here, I'm gonna throw it out there. Cop line, suicide hotline for cops, or if you're just having a really bad day, and all the phone lines are answered by retired law enforcement, so they kind of got the same mindset that you do. So if you feel like you just need somebody to talk to, cop line right there. Look them up, 1-800-267-5463. Don't do nothing stupid. Get the help that you may need. Other than that, that's going to be it for tonight. May do another one this weekend, live or something like that.
Why the hell not?
So
love every one of y'all. Have a wonderful evening.
And all you Patreons, go check it out in about an hour. There's going to be a new episode out for y'all. That is hilarious. Other than that, stay safe. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. And remember, we are lions, not sheepdogs.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be